Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to a brand new live stream. My name is Eli, and I run an indie game studio called TreeFall Studios. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Welcome. I'm running. I say I'm running a little bit late, although we start every day at 3 o'clock. And today I wanted to try starting the stream early, so I was shooting for 2:45. So technically, I'm 5 minutes late for my retiming. Although, we were going to be starting at 3 normally, so technically we're still early. So for most of our regular viewers who tune in, probably they won't realize that we've already started anyways. So technically, I guess we are early. Space my name. Welcome to the stream. Today is Hubworld Hype. I'm going to show you guys in just a second the progress that I made and some of the stuff I worked on yesterday. I do have Unity open, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we're looking at in the game engine, and then we're going to be jumping into Blender and we're going to be modeling the hub world today, because I felt like the little details that we were working on yesterday was starting to get a little tedious, and we're going to fill out some of the levels a little bit more, and I'm going to work a little bit longer on environment art, but this is something that we can just go ahead and blast through together, and I can show you guys what I'm thinking, and you can get in on part of the process, so it's definitely going to be fun. Today's a fun stream. It's Friday. I am a little sad. I already went to the store this morning to pick up Pikmin 4, and I played it for a little bit, and I'm definitely not enjoying it, so... I'm kind of like a little salty on that, although I got it from GameStop and I actually traded in some games to get it, so I'm not too salty because I only paid $6 for it. However, I feel like everything that they used to have that made Pikmin a quirky and individual strategy game that's made a Pikmin game, they basically took all of that out in favor of generic things that would try to attract a general audience, and I kind of dislike that a lot. So that's kind of sad this morning, but we're going to have fun on TreeFall Studios game development today. We're going to be working on a hub world. So welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Let's go ahead and switch over to the camera here. All right, PLP, we in here. I see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So let's switch over to the camera and show you guys the hub world here. Actually, let's do it. Let's save this real quick. Let's go to Unity first so you guys can see what I'm thinking. And then we can go ahead and talk about what the plan is for today. Go ahead and let me know, guys, if the audio still sounds good. I'm assuming so. It's around the same levels. I put my little foam block underneath my microphone. Again, I kind of keep shifting it and readjusting it down here just to try to make sure it looks okay and sounds okay. And then, so here is the maze. This I'll explain. This is not the texture for this maze. You've already seen the texture for this maze, but this new brick texture I made last night and this morning is going to be the new texture for the hub world. And we'll show you what that looks like over there in just a second. PLP says not for long, as I got to get moving soon, but it can at least say hi, and he says sounds fine. Alrighty, so yeah, and we're starting earlier today just because I wanted to try to get in a full 2 hours, maybe, possibly. We'll have to see how the stream goes. But yeah, I wanted to be able to work a little bit longer, and I've been cutting the streams off around 4:30 instead of 5:15 like we had been doing. So in order to do that, I wanted to move it back. So yeah, Space My Name says texture looks awesome. Thank you. I made this morning. I took a brick texture. It kind of looks bad here in the dark, but it is a little 3D. Took a brick texture, and then I changed the saturation on it, and then I mixed it together in Quixel Mixer, and then created some moss so we can get this look going on here. And we're going to go for a brick garden look for the hub world, in which we're going to create some like ivy, some 3D ivy to go on the actual brick walls. And yeah, there's gonna be like this, you can see some moss in between, so it's gonna look good when it's all done. Now I've jumped into our model here, And this is what I created earlier today, and this was going to be the hub world. Originally, I was thinking for this game, since it was going to be so small, I was like, we won't even do a hub world. It'll be like 3D UI, and I was thinking kind of like the Ape Escape time station. You know, you jump in, and then you have like 3D images that you can scroll through and like pick your level. Might still do that, but for now, I think we might try to do the hub world design because it's pretty fun. I feel like the hub worlds in Maze are pretty good, and in Maze Pedestal of Trials, I think it's pretty good. So you can jump around and go to the levels and see them all in 3D. I think that looks pretty cool. So my original thought was, okay, you'll start here, and then over here there'll be level 1, and then over here there'll be level 2, like little pedestals with our spinning 3D mazes. And then this hill will be blocked off with a door basically, and you got to beat like one. You got to choose. You don't have to do them both, but you have to do one of the two to get enough power to unlock this door. And then here would be your next 2 levels, and then once again there'll be another door here, but instead of just beating one more level, you would need to beat at least 2 levels. So basically, you could choose 3 out of the 4 of the first levels in order to unlock the next set. And this model's messed up. You can see this is not how this was supposed to be. But I was actually planning on, we raised the floor up, so you walk up the hill, the door opens up, and then there'd be some platforms to jump on here. And then I was thinking that we would put a level up here, and then down this way. See, we didn't finish it yet. I was starting to mess with it. I was going to start deleting through the ground and then kind of make like a cave down below for a level to be selected there, because I thought that would be cool. And then when I was testing this, I realized, oh, you can't even jump up that distance. So we basically need to change that. So I was thinking like that would be good enough for our few levels. And I kind of agree with you, Space by Name. I do enjoy this texture. I think it looks pretty good. You look over here, you can kind of see the bump map in effect. We got the light hitting the side here, and you can see the bricks are popping out just a little bit so they don't look flat, and we got a little bit of light reflecting on them. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And honestly, it looks pretty good with the green cartoon grass. It doesn't look that bad. We'll probably make a new grass to go with it, though, for our actual hub world. And then, like I said, we're going to make some 3D models of ivy so we can have some grass, basically some leaves blowing on the wind here. So that's kind of the idea of what this hub world was supposed to be. And then I was like thinking to myself, it feels a little small, and like I don't want the game to feel that small, even though it is kind of a smaller game. I'd only planned out to do 5 major levels for this game, but I'm thinking about just increasing the hub world size and just go ahead and increasing the game to maybe like 7 levels, just because I want this to be just a little bit bigger, and that would make a little bit more sense. It would be about the size of Maze Pedestal of Trials that way, even if you have just a couple of less levels. But if they're all just a little bit bigger, it's about the exact same size. So that's kind of what we're looking at. That's what we're thinking about here. So here is the hub, and let's go back to the Blender. And then you can see that's what this model is. This model right here is the hub, although that kind of just killed my thing. I might go ahead and change. I think this is, let's delete this. Are we back here? Yeah, so we're trying to decide if this is good or not. I felt like I feel like the design is something that I want to keep. Let's go ahead and move it over to the side real quick. I feel like this is something that is a good base, and like it was going to be pretty cool, and we can obviously make it pretty cool. But I felt like, so you guys can vote in the chat whether you think so or not. But when we were walking in here, it feels like it's a little tight. Like we're in hallways. Like this is double the size of the regular hallways for this level. So there's room to walk around and explore, and we can place objects and items in here. But I don't know if I want it to feel this confined. Like, here you go. I'm either going to go for this vibe or not go for the vibe. It's either going to be small like this, where you see, okay, here's the levels, play them, move on. Here's the levels, play them, move on. Or what we're going to do is, I'm undecided. See, I've got a bigger start base here. Not too much bigger, but then we're going to subdivide and make the walls a little bit thinner so we can make more design going on. Space by Name says the middle section feels small. Yeah, because have you played Maze Pedestal of Trial, Space by Name? Um, I would like to say that like I really like the hub world for that game, and it feels like there's more room to walk around. It feels more open and stuff. So that's what we're going to start with today. And here is the new base section. Um, and you can see like it's a little bit bigger this way, a little bit bigger this way, and it's a little bit longer this way. And then we're going to actually go ahead and make these walls a little bit thinner, actually. And I was undetermined on how thin we were going to make them. So you can see, let's look at the top-down view. I can't switch. Let's see. Yeah, these ones, since it's bigger, we actually need to go even farther. These are still bigger. So this is going to be kind of hard to figure out because this whole space is a little bit bigger than this space. Let's go like here. Yeah, and then let's look at it again. So now the walls are going to be just slightly smaller than these walls, but the actual landscape is so much bigger that we're going to be able to do a whole lot more design in here. So yeah, I think that maybe we'll start from here and then see how it goes from that. I'm going to still keep the same type of design. I want it to be blocked off. I'm thinking that the door, like the kind of blocking you off, instead of in Maze Pedestal of Trials, you were able to go out and as soon as you complete the tutorial, you walk outside and then all of the levels are available to you and you can play them in any order that you want. But then the only thing is you can't play, you have to beat level 1. You have to beat level 1 first to go through basically the tutorial level. And then when you beat level 1, even though you could see all the other levels, they're locked. And then after you beat level 1, they all unlock. And then you can play them in any order. And then you got to beat a certain amount of levels to unlock the secret final level. And you don't have to beat every level. You got to beat like basically 8 out of the 10 in order to get to the final level. And then once you beat the final level, you go to the credit sequence and see the end story sequence. But there is 100% feature in that game. The end story will change just ever so slightly if you do beat all 10 levels before doing the 11th level. So we like to do that. We like to change up and have 100% completion bonuses and put a little bit of time and effort in that way. So I'm thinking the same thing, but to make it accessible for some players who you never know when some maze might give someone, especially when the puzzles are so hard in this game, when a maze might give someone a lot of trouble and they just really hate it and they don't want to keep playing that level, but they want to see the rest of the mazes. Well, being able to skip 1 or 2, I think, is pretty good overall. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going for, and that probably, if we're gonna do that, then we probably gonna need more than the 5 levels. But we'll see. So this is, let's see if this is a good number. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 to 7. 14 across. If this is done into 3 sections, 14 is not divisible by 3. Yeah. I wonder if we should make it. I'm thinking, guys, I wonder if we should make this exactly divisible by 3 so we can make this into 3 sections. Because we actually have to account for the fact that these walls, this is actually 16 across. And because we're going to take these walls out. So 3 times 6 would be 18. If we could go 18 across, then we could, do 6 in each section. But actually, maybe we need to think for a second. This might be right because we don't need to include the walls in the even sections because so this is like 14 across, but if we do 2 walls across the sections, that would be 14 minus 2, which is 12, and 12 is divisible by 3. So then we would have, 4, 4, and 4. I actually think that this is perfect. So if we do that for, let's do it like that. So yeah, then these sections of the maze of the hub world would be exactly the same size. And then we can go from here and determine basically what kind of designs we want inside of them. I'm still thinking of like let's make the doors smaller. I don't know. This is like the one thing I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to think of this I don't know if I want to have like the 2 levels here and then you open up the door and then you can see immediately the locked door for the next section. So you got to find the other levels. I think that's kind of cool. That's actually helping the player understand things. But at the same time, it's a little like, it's kind of boring. Kind of want to have like the door over here and like have this all like, completely different or something. But that would kind of get in the way over here. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why I have yawns. I don't really feel that tired. I'm boring myself trying to think. This is going to look super cool, though, when it's all said and done, because if we go back here, what I'm going to do here is incorporate some of the new gameplay elements. That's why there's a double hole here. So you can fall down and land on one, and it's going to be like far enough down to where like you need to use a super jump to get back. And it's going to be so far down that the super jump is going to toss you like up here, but it's not going to toss you all the way up on top of the walls. Although I do kind of like having, maybe a secret maze on top of the walls. So, do we have these subdivided? Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so we're gonna just start from here, guys, and we're gonna just start doing it a little bit at a time. So, kind of how I approach level design is, I've got an idea in my head. I've already got the level mapped out. We know what we want to do. We're breaking it down into these 3 sections. We know this level is here, this level is here, these 2 levels are going to be here. This one is going to be on floor 0, this is floor 2, and then the last one is going to be a ramp, and it's going to be a split floor between 2 different places. So we got the design that we want, but I got some ideas of playing around with, making some additional design to go on top of it. And we're just going to kind of play around and see what we see and see if it looks good and see, if we're going to keep it. We might add some stuff. We might delete it. We might change it. So yeah, I don't know about this. Like I'm trying to think. All right, guys, so let's do this. Let's go here. Let's get us some walls. Ding, 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 ding. And then what we want to do is, welcome to the stream, everybody. I can see some people tuning in. Happy Friday to you all. Welcome, welcome. And then what we want to do is we want to get rid of these 2. And we're going to go up again. So this is going to feel... let's just go ahead and see this real quick. Like, let's go ahead and export this. Oh, not that. Got to fix that, guys. We need to go and do selected only. I mean, it would have been fine either way, but whatever. So let's re-import our hub world here. Rising hub rising. Got me a little off there with my naming calculations. need to generate colliders. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna go here and take a look at this. Whoa, it's pretty big. It's a lot taller. Let's go here. All right. Perfect. We locked it exactly there. So now we're going to be able to run around it with our character controller, and we're going to find out if this is the scale we want before we start messing with it too much. So, also just wanted to note, stream was pretty good yesterday. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. And we hit another all-time high for our watch time hours. So, really working on it. So, thank you for tuning in. All right, is this big enough? This... I feel like once we get the grass in here and stuff, this is going to be plenty big, because I'm using the run button and then like a little level pedestal over here. Like, you know, this is, I think this is plenty of room, to be honest. And this is like pretty big. It just feels more walled off than the original Maze Pedestal of Trials hub if we're comparing it to the last game, because that was pretty open. However, this game, I think it's going to be fine the way it is, with being, you know, a little bit more closed off and all about verticality. So we're going to go up here. Space My Name says, I didn't realize the narrow sections were doors at first. Oh, yeah. These are doors. So this is like, you're not going to be exploring here. I mean, they'll open up and you can walk through. So this will be section number 2. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Based on how the character can jump, we're going to be able to do some platforming here. And then this is going to be this part of the garden. And this is going to make sense with the walled off red bricks. And we're going to do some lattice type wood on here and some ivy, and then you can fall down into the cave. Yeah, you guys are gonna love this when this is all done. I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna be done with this by the end of the stream. This is gonna look pretty sick. You guys are gonna see it all in real time. And then this will be the final level, and then we'll have a couple bonus levels. All right, so that's a good scale. We're gonna go with that, and we're gonna just save everything, and then we're gonna keep on moving. Let's do it. All right, so for here, this is level... we start level 1 or level 2 on left or right, or should we just do them exactly the same? We might just do them exactly the same, so when you start off in the next area, you'll actually be surprised that we're changing. So let's go up by like 2 here. And then let's pop another subdivide on both of these. Okay, let's go here. This is perfect. Here. Extrude by 1. I was going to say we're about to just model extremely fast. I do want to check one thing though real fast to figure out if this scale is going to be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the hub again. We're going to pull it back in here. Hub rising, get rid of all these. I'm not going to redo everything, but yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, and then what we want to do is find out. Yesterday, if you guys were watching the stream, I deleted all the other levels from the old game so we could go ahead and start cleaning up our folders and their build size. However, that's kind of annoying because I don't have any of my small models. But let's just go ahead and just shrink this one up real quick just for a test look. That's going to be too big. This 0.01, 0.01, 0.01 is too small. So 0.05 is probably fine. 0.05, 0.05. And let's go here and here. Still a little too big. 0.03 is going to be the way to go. Let's get my level rotate script on there. Rotate up 150. And then it needs to be like right here. This is not going to rotate. Well, it'll rotate all right. All right, let's go take a look at this and see if our level selection scale is going to be all right. Because we're going to do something similar in this game than we did in Maze Postal Trials. Also, guys, totally, if you haven't played Maze Postal Trials and you've been keeping up with the development of Maze Rising Trials on stream, the game is on sale on PlayStation right now, half off for PlayStation Summer Sale. This is spinning way too fast. Honestly, this is pretty big. This compared to the actual player, I kind of want the level to look that big, but I'm afraid that this is a little too big again. So what we might do is, I don't know if I want to do this because I could just, because I'm like, if I do it this way and make it part of the actual level and we're looking for, this is the exact size we're looking for, you know. Wait, let's take this down actually. And then, you know, that's what we're looking for basically. We either have to do it exactly on the same scale all across the entire map, or I'm going to basically make another platform and then drag in the platform and then just, you know, put them wherever we decide to put them. We might actually make it part of the map in this one because there's so few levels that it's not really going to be too hard to get all that scale right. Yeah. I mean, that looks pretty good. We just have like this little platform here that needs the material. There we go. Just this stuff up here. Yeah. There we go. And then what we could do is we can take this down to like, let's take this like 50. Maybe even 25. And let's take this back to 2. 2. 2. Down even more. Put it down so it's like touching exactly. All right, let's get an idea of the scale for this, guys, and we'll see how this goes. Also got some new ideas for videos that I'm going to be working on soon. If you've been keeping up with the channel, I've been getting some good comments as well about videos that we should be making. So if you guys have any suggestions of stuff you want to see me make, you can definitely let me know while we're in the live stream. Okay, I think that this looks pretty good. This is about the scale to where you walk up, you see the level, and you go, whoa, this is really cool looking. You can see the whole level flying around here. You can jump up here, and you can kind of get an idea. You can see it a little bit closer. This is about the same size as the level boxes, the level platforms, whatever you want to call them, from the last game. And then that gives me an idea of realizing, you know, just how big each square is that we're going to be making when we're building our bridges and stuff up here in just a little bit. So I think that that's going to be fine. Yeah, because, you know, when you start here, you'll see this, and this will all be textured and stuff, and you'll be like, oh, there's a level there, there's a level there, and then we'll have, you know, grass and crystals and junk here, and, you know, all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, looks pretty good. Need to get rid of the colliders off this though. Literally can stand on it. So there's like a million colliders on here, and somehow it doesn't even bother my computer at all. It just runs just fine. I'm like, wow, it's a lot of physics checks right there. Let's go. All right, so now we're gonna model Fast and Furious. I think that this scale is pretty good. Now this is actually, whoa, did we have them all highlighted? We had them both highlighted too? So we actually accidentally did this correctly already. So there's those two. Looks pretty cool. I'm thinking, guys, give me a sec. Because the coolest thing, if you guys have been following along for all of these live streams or caught most of them, you know, the level design that we were doing for Pitterpot, it's all about cool secret areas. And that's going to be the same for this. Finding something secret, figuring out how to find a cool level is so cool. And, you know, to do that in the maze games, it's going to be even, make them even more fun. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to make the levels visible, but also building a secret path over here. Um, so for let me just go ahead and double check and let me see this. This is the size of I think we can just do it this way. If I just shift D this, let's put it here. Let's go top down so we can see just to make sure. I don't know why I can't get this lined up. Come on, there we go. This should be 1/4 of the size. Yeah. So this is 1/4. So what we need to do is, all we need to do is go subdivide twice. If we want to put the platform on a single block, guys, we're going to subdivide twice and then we'll do it in the corners somewhere. And if not, we're going to have to basically, we're going to have to take the 4 and then do it like this. I'm thinking that's a little too restrictive to have 4 blocks to put it up in the middle so you jump up to every single one of them. So over here, probably we're going to have it to where, you know, the actual level is like right here, basically. And yeah, so if we extrude this by 2, all right, so we're on scale of 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Delete that. All right, so this is going to be a little interesting. That should be about the same size. We'll go with that, and then we'll do this as our downward trajectory. Yeah, we're going to do this. So we're going to take this up by 2. Actually, we can't do that because it's jumpable. Let's take it up by 3. All right, like I said, we were gonna model Fast and Furious, but we're gonna test this in the game engine real fast one more time, just so we can get our scale, guys. Because I don't want this to be jumpable. I want to start building some ramps here. So let's go ahead and double check this. Let's pop some colliders on, and let's go ahead and see if this is jumpable or not. 2 units on the scale was jumpable. Let's see if 3 is, because we're going to start building this with some, super jumps in mind, some ramps in mind, and you're going to have to be careful on your platforming. So let's take a look. Welcome to the stream, guys. I can see some people tuning in. 3 is not jumpable. You can just jump up and see over it, but it's a little too tall. So that's perfect. That's exactly where we're going to go, because we don't want to get everything too close. 2 is jumpable. So 2 meters is jumpable. 1 is obviously jumpable. All right. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's get back to it and let's model away. This is going to be awesome because I really do have the feeling that we can be done with this before 4:30. So let's pull these guys up. Let's get rid of those pieces. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, because I like it like that. All right. And let's do, so that is way too high to be jumpable, which is good. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking here. I don't know if I want, so let's test something real fast. I'm going to test a couple more designs here. Let's do this out by 5. I usually don't have to do this. I don't test back and forth as much because I'll know the scale and then we will just design the level from there. But we've changed up the scales and stuff, so we're just going to try to make sure this all works. The hub world looks good. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some game development in Unity and Blender. All right, so let's go up here. We're going to go on the wall this time. We're not going to run down there because we won't be able to get up. That looks awesome, guys. What do you think about this? This looks pretty sweet. I love it. So we're going to be able to see all these 3D mazes flying around. This hub world is going to be awesome when it's all said and done. All right, so let's get down here and find out. Oof. Now this is going to inform our design decisions because that is not jumpable. So the distance of 2 is not jumpable. You can basically only jump over a single block, which is going to really, unless we throw in a super jump, and don't really want to do that. Okay. All right. Let's get back to modeling, everybody. Let's get back to modeling. Let's do this here. Let's go down here. Delete those. Mesh merge. Whoa. Didn't that merge anything? Probably if we delete these. Interesting. Okay. All right. Oof, I don't really want to do that. This is going to be interesting, guys. So we're going to do something completely different. We're going to take this. We're going to get rid of him. And we're going to get rid of him. You'll see why in a sec. And there, we don't need this stuff under the ground. There's a few things we can clean up underneath here. Not too many hanging out, just basically where we did our changes. So let's put the floor back. Let's put that wall back. Okay. It's actually going to be kind of hard to do. Let's delete this one too. All right, and then let's just extrude. And let's merge that up. Yeah. So we're back here. And then let's keep these all lined up with their stuff on the ground. That way, if we do this, we should be able to go here and then look and see. Yeah, so we can take a cut all the way around, and this is what I don't want to do because I don't know how many little floors we're going to be actually creating here, guys. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just take these from here and then pull them up like this. That way, if we go here to cut, yep, that's exactly what we want. So we're saving us some polygons. We're going to have some back faces that we could clean up here. You know, there's two faces on this side if we do it this way compared to the other way. But this way is going to get us exactly what we were wanting. Let's go here. The Z is 11. If we put this on 10, okay, yeah, that's what we want. 10. Not 110. Come on, silly. Since we couldn't make that jump, I did not want to have a bunch of stuff in the way here. We actually don't even need to fill that in. Let's save that. Face. There we go. So we have now created a bridge. That way we can put some items and stuff under here because that will look pretty cool. I want to say... And then let's take this up by 4. No. Let's take it up by 5, guys. We should have brought this one up at the same time, but yeah, that's fine. Interesting. What is the height of this? Should be 10. Oh, it's because the floor is 3, so it is 7. Okay, yeah, I was going to say my math is wrong already. Yeah, that's even. Okay. One, two, three. That's a 3. Could be done in 1, could be done in 2. Yeah, I think I like that better. Let's just do it in 1. All right, guys, let's put this here. Let's go ahead and let's merge up a bunch of these things so we delete some faces and stuff underneath. You can go in here and see we still got some. It's all connected now. But there's some things we don't really need. Yeah, I'll get rid of all of those. I think that should be good. There we go. And I don't think there's anything to clean up after that. No, we're good. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking, do we want to have this? You can put your vote on here. So here's level 1 and level 2. I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking level 3 goes here. Um, and then, you walk around it to go up here. But at the same time, guys, I'm kind of thinking, we built this cool nook and cranny. Level 3 could go here to where it's like kind of underneath the nook. We could just put it underneath here. I'm kind of thinking this. Let's test it. Let's see what it looks like in the game engine. All right, guys, let's take it over here. That's all we need for now. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take maze 1 and put it over here too. So we can see what it looks like. All right, it's loading. Alrighty. Run around the corner. Should just put my character control over there if we're going to keep testing this again. Get off the elevator. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this is cool. Yeah, we got our little indoor room here. It's going to be shadowed off in the shadows. This is the perfect opportunity to place some crystals back in here so we can get some, baked global illumination lighting over there. That is exactly the right size. It's perfect. It doesn't actually, it looks kind of crowded when we're doing it in the modeling engine, but it's not too crowded. You can walk all around it, view the level, and then you can start your journey up here. And then this is actually where we're going to have another locked door, I believe. And then, this is actually going to be open, so you're going to be able to choose where you want to go. And yeah, so this is sick nasty, guys. Sick nasty. All right, let's keep going. It's now 3:38. Can we do this? Because I know you guys don't know all what's in my head of what all we need to do. But I want to say that I'm going to show you modeling speed and efficiency. And we're going to be done with this by 4:40. But we'll see. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna start making this guy next. So this is our keeper. This is no good anymore. We're deleting that, and we're centered up here. So this way we can see what we got going on. And yeah, so this is gonna be a locked door, and this is gonna be a locked door. And actually, let's go ahead and make this first. Because yeah, let's go here, here. No, here. Here. To here. Cut this. No, here. Thinking, thanks, Space My Name. He said that's awesome. So I'm glad you approve. Thinking, guys, this is probably good. Probably good. Does this give us enough room? This gives us an exactly amount of room. Yeah, that's that. This is what we want. This is what we want. All right. We're going to do these separate, actually, guys. So what we're going to do here is... And we're going to do this one separate. So these are going up by 10. All right. This is also going up by 10. These are going to be going up by 9. And they're going to be separated. We're going to go here. We're going to cut here. And we're going to go here. Cut here. Go. Dang, we have to cut this one anyways. Shoot. Oh man, let's just let's save us some polygons. Let's delete this one. I missed one in my calculations. So what we want here is get rid of that wall. That wall. Okay. What we want is this guy to come back, this floor, and then we want to bring this guy up 10 by himself. So that if we go here and we go here and do this, we can do this. Now what we want to do is we want to go back here. We want to figure out this. These are 11, so these are 10. These are the value we're going for. 10, 10, 10. All right, we're going to pull these here. We're actually going to go here, pull this out. And we're going to take this, this, delete these. Here we go. Put this here, here, and here. Yeah. And we're going to do this. Shoot. We want all of these. Nope. Yeah. That and that. Yep. There we go. Now we want to click this. Let's get our origin right. Welcome to the secret room, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be cool. All right. Ooh. That kind of sucks, actually. It's okay, actually. We'll just do it like this. Let's go here, here, here. 36 vertices. Let's make sure we didn't kill anything we don't. Our secret walls come down. Secret room inside. Good, good. Good, good. This is still here. Still go underneath that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And we want to do here, subdivide twice. All right, looking good. Looking good. Now what we want to do is delete you, and you, and you, and you, and you. All right, what's our time, guys? Are we doing this? 3:45? Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time. Oh, how beautiful. All right, that looks good. Let's go here, delete that. Boom, boom. Control save. Boom, boom. All right, guys, I'm thinking that this actually needs to be lower than this. So G, negative 15. Let's go 15 feet down instead of... These walls should be able to totally get us under control, so let's go ahead and let's kill this now. All right, we're deleting that. We're deleting that. There's a double face there. Get rid of that. Let's close this guy back up. Let's go down here. Let's highlight everything. Make sure we're not missing anything. There's a couple. Control S. 5. 5. All right. We're going to do one more test before we keep going, guys. In the game engine, let's go ahead and flip it over here. Click on it, it's starting to go real fast now because this is going to be awesome. I know exactly what we're doing and what we need to do. Let's go here, here. I'm in my comfort zone now. These are my games. I make maze games like I could just sleep and go back to the days when I was working on the original maze. These are some of my favorite games to make. I was getting real when I started working on the level designs for this. I was like getting real nostalgic for back in the day. Oh, we gotta flip that face. That's okay. This is the perfect opportunity up here for us to go ahead and prefab up. So we got this working. Let's go ahead and click on you. Let's go to our prefabs folder. Let's go ahead and drag it in here. Launchpad parent, original prefab. Don't crash, don't crash. It was taking a sec, guys. I was getting a little nervous. All right, we're flying down here, and then you guys are gonna see why. We're gonna throw this right on out. Let's go ahead and go here. Yep, right there. Welcome to the grid, boys. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, is this gonna work? Let's go ahead and test it. I didn't move my character, so that's kind of sad, but hey, it's okay. Let's run around here. We'll move him next time. Move the character controller. Drop a new player start in here. Let's take our elevator. We'll ride up the cliff. All right, so level. level. You'll walk down here and you'll go. Of course, guys, we can't even test it. Our kill volume's too high. Oh, great. That's hilarious. Let's grab our kill volume. This needs to be up here in the level setup anyways. And it is a -17. So guys, remember -17. We're going down to like, oh shoot, that's Z. Y is -50. We're going down to like -100. That'll be way down below. We'll put it back to 50 when we're all said and done. And I clicked play again without moving my character. And I think by the time I unclick play, drag him over, and then click play again, that'd be faster just to run over here and take the elevator. So we're just going to do that. Elevator, there we go. Jump down into the level. Okay, so what we're trying to test here is if... All right, so we can get down here. We're going to have some cool stuff down here. Does that not work here? Did I miss something? Why does this one not work? Is there... Oh, it's because I didn't actually make the actual launchpad trigger part of the prefab. It's actually separated on a different game object. So let's fix that. It's on here. And it's the exact box collider we want, though. Oof. Launchpad parent 1. Where is our box collider at? Why don't we see it? I put it on the wrong one, of course. Is that exactly the right size? Yeah, we want it about like that. So let's take this on the Z to like, not the Z, the Y once again. Always confused. Put it on 0. Let's do a 1 on the Y. Launch pad. All right, that should do it, guys. That'll fix all of that. Let's take our guy here now. Let's go put him in this world. That'll be close enough. That'll be fine. Thanks for tuning into the stream, everyone, as well. Thanks for tuning in. See, we got lots of people jumping in and jumping out. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we jump down here now. This should work. Does it? Does it not work? What did I miss now? There's one more thing I missed, of course. There we go. That'll fix it, guys. All right, so let's run over here, and this is gonna be able to let us know. Wow, that's the perfect measurement. We launch up just beautifully. We can land back up here in the hub world, but we don't launch nearly tall enough to hit anything above the walls and go out of bounds or anything. So that's exactly right. All right, we're moving on. That took a little bit too long, but let's get rolling. We are gonna be able to do this. Let's get our normals on here. Let's go ahead and do this. Face mesh. Normal flip. All right, that'll fix that. Okay. There we go. I don't know if I want this to be just completely open or if we want this to be enclosed. Might go enclosed, guys. Just so we're not looking at the sky and the ground down there. Enclosed would give us an opportunity to display some cool lighting skills. So, what we'll do is, oopsies, put those back. Let's pull these out. Those. Shoot. You're gonna double face like right in here. So you get rid of this real fast. That matches up. That matches up. These are the walls. This is the hallway. So yeah, so if we do something like this, guys. If I did this correctly, this should be correct. Should have done this all at one time. So there'll be some cleanup in this. All right, there we go. So now we have just created an entire new section. It's looking pretty good. I am actually gonna do a brief throw it in the game engine real fast. Boom, 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 boom. This is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about this level, actually. This went from like being like okay in my head to being like average to being like I hate this to being like this is gonna be the coolest level. Yeah, so we're moving in the good direction. So yeah, perfect. So you can jump down here. There's so much room to jump where you will dodge the super jump, but then you can easily take the super jump to get right back up. Definitely exhilarating every time you jump into one of these pads. So you can launch back up and you're really fun character controller. And then we'll go down this way, hallway out. Yeah, probably have this all enclosed. Or what should I make you do? Free fall jump, and then you gotta go. All right, take your pick for everybody who's still watching live. Should we go enclosed and have all sorts of cool lighting in here? Or should we leave it open where you looks like you have to skydive off a cliff and the level is like way down there and you got to take super pad jumps all the way to get back to the top? Kind of like thinking the super pad jumps might be pretty sweet, but I want to kind of keep it enclosed because I'm like, okay, oh well, what is all over that? Oh, it's because it's selected only. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Well, anyway, so this actually we can actually jump over here too, and look at this real fast to make sure this works. So this is going to be you guys played Maze Pedestal of Trials. This is exactly the same. There is a secret room at the end that you unlock, and this is going to be the secret room at the end, and it's going to be even bigger and more comprehensive. So looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty awesome. Open with jump pads sounds cool. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy, I would say. People would not expect that. Um, Although it means I have to change my skybox and how everything works. I mean, you could look down and see the sky the way it was in the old maze, but I don't like the skybox. We need a new one. And I don't know what to do with the background art. That's like my worst part. Um, yeah, then this looks great. All right, let's test it both ways. And just so we can get an idea here, let's take this guy. Actually, no, there's too many. There's too many little models on there. These are just here for now. Maze game in progress. 4 o'clock. Doing all right. Okay. Let's head back here. So that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Five levels down below, 6 up top. We need to do multiple levels up here. So this needs to be eight, 6, 4. Whoa, what the heck? There we go. 6, 4. 3, 2, 1. One and one. This is 4. That means we need... Yeah. 2. Bear with me as we decide our hill sizes here. Because this will just keep the ramp the same here. And then here. Needs to be 5, 4. Keep that the same. Let's go here, here. It's 21. Let's go 20. 19. I'm thinking we're gonna go with this one. This is 17. Let's go 16. Got a ton to clean up here. Trash those vertices. Now we can trash some inside walls here. Delete. Delete. Probably almost good. Delete. No, we need that one. We need to get rid of these little ones. Delete. Yeah, because that one goes all the way up. We need the ones that go all the way up. We don't need the little ones. Delete. Is that correct? Yeah. Let's go here. Let's merge them all again. Good, clean, fun. All right. And we need to go you. You. One, two, three, 4. You need to beat 1 out of 2 to get past the first door. Let's do some thinking here. That means when you go to the next section, there will be 1, 2, 3 more levels. So there will be 5 total levels at that point. in which you need to beat 3 out of 5 to continue. And then when you do that, that'll knock that one out. There'll be 2 more levels for you to choose from. So that puts us at a total of 7 levels. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8 secret level. And then in order to unlock the 8th secret level, should you have to go through all levels? Yes or no? Maybe. For now, that's what we're going to keep it at. Let's go ahead and do this part. Let's do this. I'm making it farther today in the stream. It's 4:11 without becoming absolutely starving. Yesterday by 3:30 I was done and ready for dinner. Okay. Jump pads need to have at least let's go back to the game engine. Let's see. How much room did that jump pad take up? Ooh, they could go into the corner. So we can do 4 at a time. This is going to be awesome, guys. 4 at a time will be our little movement piece. Let's go here. Here. Let's test this, guys. It's going to be looking really interesting, that's for sure. Jump pads all the way down. Yay or nay? Let's take our jump pad prefab. Oh, it's so great to have it done. Excuse me. Choked myself. Yeah, we're just going to throw some colors on this so we can see a little bit better. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, once again. Just got to give you guys shout outs. You can see we got quite a few viewers just hanging out with us today. You know, that is just awesome. Okay. Let's do one more thing. Let's put that back into the game. Every minute that goes by, guys, we're getting more and more complicated. That's what we're doing. Every 5 minutes that goes by on this stream, I'm expanding the scope of this game by weeks and weeks. Isn't that great? Isn't it wonderful to be an indie game developer? I think that this is worth it, and I think that I can still nail this on my timeline, actually. Because, like I said, you know, if you guys haven't played Maze Pedestal of Trials, it's like our second highest grossing game ever, basically. People really like it. It's pretty awesome. And, yeah, this deserves to be really, really good to follow that up. Whoa. What is happening? We didn't move our kill volume. What is going on? Let's go up here. Kill volume. Negative 100 still. Okay. We didn't duplicate that, did we? Kill volume parent. What is a kill volume parent for? Some other code. Ignore that. Let's go back to our prefabs folder real quick and get rid of this real fast. Don't need this. Can untag that. Let's go back to our player. Oh. I know we did, guys. We're working too fast. Didn't give us any colliders. This is probably going to make you guys dizzy too because the scale is off. Whoa. What is happening, bro? Why is he just straight up going straight to die? We'll see if he's actually falling or what's going on. Let's go to the scene. That is interesting. What is he triggering? Where's our kill volume? Still way down below. He's not supposed to die and reset unless he hits that guy. It's way below. There's nothing going on here. We were already starting from over here earlier. So let me open up my scripts real fast, throw this over here. This is not the one that's causing the issue, but I'm going to open it up and we'll take a look. And then let's open up let's get all of our kill volume stuff here. Oh, so that's just for closing the checkpoint. We need that. The actual kill volume itself, check if ha! Oh my lord. Yeah, I found the code error for this. Let's say give me one sec. Glad I can fix this live on Probably needs an extra line actually to make sure this works in both situations. Live debugging, problem solving, everybody. All right, let's test that. So if my code over here actually worked, then we should just be able to hit play and no longer fall to our death over and over. Yep, there we go. Whoops. Let's go back to the game. Let's play maximized. Let's save everything. Let's jump in. Now let's test what we got going on here. Let's test. All right. Look at how this just changes and look at how it warps around. Does that not make you have some kind of weird, you know, makes you want to throw up? It's like, oh, motion sickness. Look at it moving. It's so crazy. All right. So let's see. We can jump down here. I'm wanting to try to make sure if we hit that super pad, we can't reach that bottom one. And we can't. That's all it takes. Yep. Let's get rid of this, actually. This is just too sickening. Let's remove the material. Let's go back and go to none. That doesn't help. What material was on it before? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Something that doesn't move. There we go, guys. All right, let's see. It's 4:22. We're not going to be able to finish this, but we're going to get close. Do. All right, so can you just make a regular jump? Yep, you can. You can run and you can make those jumps. Still, too. The kill volume is, oh man. You gotta be kidding me, guys. It's getting us. It's getting us. Let's go negative 150. That should be low enough. Now let's test this and find out if we're going to be able to jump all the way back up. It looks like we're going to be able to run if you're holding the run button and be able to jump down all those super pads. But I don't know if you're going to be able to jump back up. I'm assuming you can. Here would be the level. It would be down here. And then you hit the super pad. Oof. Maybe I wasn't doing it good enough. Hold on. We're probably going to have to move them and try it a little bit differently. Let's go down here. Yeah, this super pad is probably going to have to be... The problem is, like, that's where you need to be able to land on your jump. So we're going to need to be able to time this out. So we need to, like, run, hit it, and keep running, keep running. Oh, it's doable. Run, hit it, keep running, keep running. Run, hit it, keep running. Boom. Yeah, it's definitely playable. Doesn't even matter though, because like the players start, like, I don't even know why you would super jump back all the way up. You could just jump off the cliff and you know, you would instantly just warp back here. So, you know, that's fine, I guess. That works in here. So we got levels all over the place. Level. Now let's go test this and see how this looks. Level there, good. We run up here. Level here, good. We can make this jump. Man, I'm just like, you guys are just seeing my brain working live here on the stream. Oh, chest hurts, dude, from yesterday. But I'm like changing the scope. Like I'm just like idea after idea is coming to me. I'm like, oh, this would be amazing. So I kind of want to do this. And it's actually perfectly on the grid. So that's exactly where it would be. And then, yeah. Everything is facing the wrong way on this one. Let me check something real fast, guys. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, we got a few more minutes. We can do this. All right, so this is a really just a completely unique idea. Um, this is gonna be sick, nasty, guys. Trust me. Do 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 do. All right, let's see, guys. What do you think about this? This is gonna be the coolest hub world ever. Just until we make our Pitter Pot hub world complete. All right. So just do I want to make this realistic or not? These platforms are floating, so I guess it doesn't actually have to be realistic. But we'll see. Dude, I'm so changing this like every single second. This is crazy. This is a example on what not to do in game design if you're trying to be a full-time indie game developer. Unless you actually have the budget for it. Then don't do this. Don't continually add how many levels you've got to make just so you can have a cooler hub world. No, no, no. Your players might love it. Maybe it'll be worth it in the end because the players will love it. And, you know, that'll bring in extra revenue, I guess. So then it'll be worth it. But, yeah. All right, guys. I'm thinking like 8 steps ahead. I gotta I'll tell you guys what I'm doing in just a second. I just don't really like this. Let's go up by like 5 here. 3. That would be 2. 2 down to 1. This one. I don't like it. I want this to be straight. It's gotta be like this. This actually just needs to be 6 to do that. 6, 4, 2. I want to say this is probably too much of a ramp, to be honest. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff different here. Let's see. Because we don't want to actually be able to jump all the way up, so we're gonna go 5. 5. No, so let's do 3. 3. Let's take this guy. That's a good enough ramp. That's a 2 height jump. I don't think we can make that jump. Ugh. I'm just trying to decide if I want to cut it, you know, like this. Or if I want to just, you know, build a new platform. Trying to figure it out, guys. We'll see. Do we want a little bridge here? It just needs to be a platform. So this needs to be like a 5. Yeah. And let's just go ahead. Let's take this. Let's go here. Let's get our dupes out here. It's not too many that are going to be in the way. Yeah. Should be a couple here. That one. That one. We need all of those. Technically don't need this. Maybe one there. Yep. All right, guys, let's clean that up here. This is straight up going to be a ridiculous puzzle. Like, no joke. Just to play the Hubworld. All right, let's find out what's doable and what's not doable. I need to go back here and see when I'm up. Let's get that fixed first. When I'm talking this quiet and I'm like thinking, it's still picking up in the green, so you guys will be able to hear that. That's cool. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We still got a few people watching this whole time. We are running at an hour and 47, so looking good at hitting our timing goals. So thanks for tuning in. This is great. Awesome hanging out with you on a Friday stream. This is the first Friday in the last couple weeks we haven't done a giveaway just because we got some games that are on sale right now. We're featured in the Sony summer sale, so you can get a ton of awesome games on the cheap already. We've been giving out a lot of free stuff, so I thought we were going to hit a little bit higher dollar volume in the Sony summer sale, but it turns out there's over 1,600 games featured in this sale with us, so the visibility is not as good as I was hoping for, to be honest. And yeah, we got Micro Challenge. If you haven't played Tilting Tiles Micro Challenge, 34¢, I think, is what it's on sale for. Gotta have PS Plus for it to be that cheap. If you don't have PS Plus, I think it's 39¢. So you just literally can't go wrong, guys. Okay. I'm a little worried about this. I don't want it to be... Can you run and make it out that? You can. Huh. I'm gonna go back. Need to test a couple more things, guys. This is gonna be pretty cool because I can't wait. Like, I can't not work on this over the weekend in order for you guys to pick up with me exactly where we're gonna leave off today. So when you guys see this on Monday, it's gonna be crazy different. Yeah, so you can't make that jump, so that is good. That's good. That's exactly what we need. All right, so you can't make that jump. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna block off this anyways. So you can't even get over there. So you have to unlock this. Boom, doom, da, doom. And then, yeah, come up here. Let's make sure that this level, if we jump up here, yeah, you can't jump out of it, can't abuse. All right, the level design is good. All right. Block this off with maybe we'll do coin power, guys. Maybe we'll do some coins that unlock these doors. Maze coins. Basically unlocked maze coins in the new version of Maze on PS4 when you beat a level. So there's 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, 4 levels, 5 levels accessible. Right after the second spot. This is obviously going to need to be the jump pad maze. Yeah, this is going pretty good. So what we got going on here, guys, is we have yo, BLP, welcome back to the stream, my friend. All right, I'm gonna have to show you the craziness that is the Hubworld now. We did a load of things in the last hour and a half. So this is the new Hubworld, and yeah, we did all this from scratch, and I changed the game scope live about 15 times as we came up with new ideas to continue going. So glad you got Pikmin and you're back. So this is when you're going to start, and you'll start here. And what we're doing is, obviously we haven't textured this yet. We just put some like lines on here so we can see. And the only model that we have in the game so far is level 1. So this is going to give you an idea of where all the levels are placed. So when you start, this is going to be a door that's going to be blocked off, and you're going to be able to look and see, all right, there's 2 levels. You choose one of them to complete, and then you'll unlock the door. And then from here on, we have another level there, another level there, a level down there that I'll show you, and then there's going to be a level in here. This is the secret room towards the end. And so you're actually, the big door is going to be open, and this is going to be the next door to unlock, and you have to beat at least 3 more mazes to unlock this door. And then you'll be able to come around here, which will give you access to 2 new levels. You can see there'll be a level pasted right there, and then there's going to be a level up here. And then when you come out around over here, this is what I was just working on, the sky. This is when I decided to add another 2 levels to the game. just for funsies, guys. This is going to be, we got to work hard to eclipse Maze Pedestal of Trials. This is one of our best games. And then you're going to be able to see, you're going to be able to launch up into the sky room. There's going to be a level right there. And then from there, you're going to be able to drop down here. And we're going to put another level here. And then you can see when you jump down in this hole, there's actually a skydiving cliff where you jump out here. And there's going to be a level way down there. I kind of fell and missed the jump, but we already tested it, and you can make those jumps. And not only can you make those jumps, you could just jump off and you warp back like that, but there's actually super pads everywhere, so you can get back after you've jumped down here, and there'll be a level down here, and then you can run in the super pads and launch back up, and then hit it again, launch back up, run over here, hit this one, go back here, and then, maybe we'll put a sign unit there so he'll tell you some stuff, and then you can just jump right back into the Hubworld, and then boom, here we are. Bunch of level options. This is going to be absolutely crazy. And then this is actually going to be hidden off. That's why this is empty. This is going to be a secret room at the end, just like Maze Pedestal of Trials. And once you get enough of the levels, that will open up. So, yeah, there's going to be a little room around here. Definitely looking pretty awesome. I am highly excited. This is going to be great. Like I was saying just a few minutes ago, guys, I'm going to have to work on the weekend. I can't let this go. So we're not going to be able to pick up here where we left off. When we pick up on Monday's stream, you guys are going to be shocked at how cool this is all looking. And it's going to be running and looking pretty good. The Hubworld will 100% be done. We'll have all the level placements, everything done. The doors will probably be done. Should have it textured and should have some environment art in there as well. And then from there, I will have already started placing a couple of the levels, probably some of the level entrances and some code like that. You see we've got this level already in here. This is level 1. We already have made a couple of the other levels. They're just not in the game yet. So those will probably start getting put together. We're going to get this out of here. Obviously, this is, we'll just copy and paste all of this stuff. These are all just placeholders anyways. We're just deleting these. We're going to have to make a new scene to actually put the hub world in ourselves. And then we'll have to replace these jump pads. Not going to be too difficult though, because these are all just tied to the grid and there's only like 3 of them that we need to do. So I can also just I'll probably just save them in a prefab just for that, and then drag them out. That way I get all over the world positions. So that gives you an idea, guys, of what we're looking at the hub world. That was so much fun. I'm glad you guys tuned in. We had a lot of people watching live the whole time while we were designing this and actively changing the scope of the game a million times. Because in order to build a cool hub world, we actually need a ton of level spots and places to go to find levels. And if we were only going to do a couple levels in the game, then this wouldn't have been as cool. And I kept making the hub world cooler and cooler. That's going to be the problem with Pitterpot too. I kept making the hub world cooler and cooler because hub worlds are, I think they're really awesome and people really overlook them. And, since we kept wanting to make it cooler than Maze Pedestal of Trials, which is a pretty cool hub world, I think, this is actually going to be way bigger now. So I got to get rolling on some levels. It's going to be crazy and wild. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get ready on our outro. Happy Friday. Hope everyone has a great weekend. If you play Pikmin 4 this weekend, I hope you enjoy it. It's made me a little salty so far, but hey, I'm going to play it. I'm going to keep playing it and just see what I think towards the end of it. But I'm going to be working a bunch over the weekend. So hope you guys have a fun-filled weekend of play and just relaxation, and that everyone just has a wonderful time. All right, let me go ahead and do a little outro, get some of our news here before we turn off the stream. Be sure to check out our games on Sony's summer sale. You can get Maze Pedestal of Trials, the prequels to this game, and you can get them really cheap if you haven't played them. Go ahead and play it before this game comes out. You can get Tilting Tiles Full Tilt Bundle, so that's Tilt 1 and Tilt 2 at a low budget price of only a couple of dollars for both those games. Tilting Tiles Micro Challenges on sale. You can get that for 34 cents if you're a PS Plus member. You can also get Night Detective half off, so it's only 99 cents. Definitely worth checking that one out. And then I think the only other one we have is Pitterpot on sale for the summer sale, so you can get, I think you can get Pitterpot for 99 cents. And if you want to get some avatars, there are Pitterpot avatars, so you can customize your PlayStation profile with your favorite Pitterpot characters. That is $1.99, I think. So you can get the 5 avatars and the game itself, which is normally a $10 game for $1.99. So all of that is available on the Sony summer sale. Be sure to go ahead and check that out. If you guys pick up any of the games, leave me a comment in our Discord, tweet me, or leave me a comment on this video. Let me know what you thought and if you had fun with the games or not. So that's where you can check out our games. Also in the links in the description below, we do have links to Steam. So if you don't have a PlayStation 4, you don't have a PlayStation 5, but you want to play some TreeFall Studios games, you can go to Steam and you can pick up a few of them there. It will link you straight to our profile page and you can find everything there that you need to find. Be sure to pick up some of those. Another way you can support us is the Patreon page. You can find the links to that in the description below. I got to give a personal shout out to everybody who supports TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. I got to give a shout out to Carmen Red, Overhyped Gamer, Sharkamino, and PLP. Thank you guys for what you do for TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. I couldn't do what I do without you. If you want to check out our Patreon page, there's a ton of perks that you can get. Names in our YouTube videos, personal shout outs, names in the credits of the games, and secret behind the scenes posts, sometimes early demos. Tons of stuff like that. So it's gonna be absolutely awesome. So join us over there at Patreon. If you want to join our community, you want to join the TreeFall tribe, hang out with TreeFall fans, ask me game development questions, be sure to join our Discord. The links are in the description below. And with that being said, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. We are gaining subscribers every single day that we do these live streams. So if you like game development content, you want to see me make games live, you want to get updates on my video games, devlogs, trailers, or you want to see some tips on how to get into game development if you are a game developer, this channel is the channel for you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button on this video so it gets shared out to more people. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I will catch you on Monday in the next live stream. And we are also going to be doing some new YouTube videos, some new game dev tips videos coming up this week. So get excited for that. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the